Hi, everyone. I'm Joe Danneman, standing outside of Paycor Stadium for another episode of Camp Conversations with the Cincinnati Bengals. In this episode, you will hear from backup quarterback Desmond Ritter, my one-on-one with him. Also, Jeremy Rao is one-on-one with Shemar Stewart, the Bengals' first-round draft pick. And you need to wait until the end of that conversation to hear what Shemar Stewart said about the Bengals' defense. But we will start this episode with the new darling here in Cincinnati. That is wide receiver Mitchell Tinsley, coming off his 2-touchdown performance against the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. Here is the Bengals wide receiver inside the locker room.
I think it is a good opportunity to be here, and they're one of two of the best receivers in the league, and getting to be here every single day and be under them, and I think it's a great opportunity. But the reason I came here is I saw opportunity for myself. That's a plus also.
Was there extra incentive for you to do it on that field against that team specifically?
Not necessarily. I try not to make it really a personal thing or anything like that. Obviously, some of those feelings are there, but for the most part, it was more about execution and being in the moment and controlling what I can control.
So now that you put together a performance like that, you're back in practice this week. Now where's the focus at for you, and how do you take that performance and try to move forward from that?
Focus is to do it again. What happened on Monday is in the past. That's not. It's about repeating it and doing it again. So I feel like for me, not being stuck in the past, and for me, it's about showing that I'm proving that I can do this week in, week out.
Joe Burrow brought your name up a couple of weeks ago in a press conference. He kind of went to bat for you after the game the other night. What does that mean when you hear that from him?
It means a lot. He's the leader of our team, the best quarterback in the league, and I feel like for me, it makes me feel good knowing that he has belief and trust in me. So for me, it's about continuing to earn that trust and show that I can keep doing it and helping the team out.
What would it mean to you to have a spot on this team?
It would mean a lot because I believe that I can help this team win however they need me. But I feel like when it comes to my time and I feel like I have to fill in or whatever, I feel like I'm capable and I have the skills to make plays out there.
What's camp been like for you on a day-to-day basis, whether both physically or mentally coming in every day, just trying to stack days and keep performing at a high level to make an impression on this team?
I think the main focus is not focusing on the mountain that I have to climb. It's focusing on one day at a time, being present, whether I'm in meetings or where I'm pregame stretch or whatever. It's about coming out here, being in the moment, and really just trusting my skills. So I feel like for me, it's not about thinking about big picture. It's more about just being as minute as possible and just one day at a time.
I know you said you put Monday behind you already, but have you seen, Bengals fans' reactions to your big night, and what's that been like to see, social media with a big buzz around your name?
It's been cool. It's definitely been cool, and honestly, I didn't really grasp, the moment when it first happened. For the most part, I've made plays like that in practice, and so for me, it was me going out there and executing. That's what it came down to. But I understand that it was Monday Night Football. A lot of people were watching and tuning in. But that was definitely cool to see that.
I think I saw or read somewhere that you've been staying off of social media during camp. Did that hold true? Were you tempted to kind of hop on after Monday's game?
For the most part, I feel like I'll get on Instagram. Like during camp, I've gotten on Instagram or whatever. But it's mainly like X and like Twitter and like really. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Just internet or whatever. Just not knowing what's going on, hearing the reports and all that. That's the main focus. Is why I try to stay off of like X or anything like that. But like Instagram, I like seeing family and friends and things like that. But after the game, I saw a little bit of it.
Again, 2 touchdown catches for Mitchell Tinsley in the Bengals Monday Night Football game. That's preseason game number 2. We are filming this a couple of days before the Bengals play against the Colts in the final preseason game. So a lot of the young guys or inexperienced guys like Mitchell Tinsley still have some work to do to make this final roster. But there are a lot of people in Cincinnati who think that Mitchell Tinsley has a real good shot of being on the Bengals 53 when they go to Cleveland in Week 1 to start the regular season. For sure, Shemar Stewart will be on the active roster, and you're starting to think that Shemar Stewart might be a starter for this team in Week 1 against the Cleveland Browns. Here is now the Bengals' first-round pick with Jeremy Rao inside the locker room.
Shamar, it's still early in for you in a lot of ways, but here comes the real thing in just a couple of weeks. How excited are you to put it on display for the fans?
Oh, I'm very excited, I'm excited to put everything that me and my coach have been working on on full display.
As far as the couple of preseason games that you did play, the action you've gotten so far, how beneficial has that been for you?
Oh, it was very beneficial, helped me see the game speed of how things are in the NFL. It's way faster than college. So, if I didn't get those reps and I was just thrown in there week one, how my eyes would be spinning.
Do you feel like you've adjusted well? Like you said, you got those reps now. You kind of had the speed with you. Has that helped you out a lot?
Oh, yeah. It definitely has. It gives me something to expect. Give me an idea of what to expect come game day.
There are a lot of fans so excited, Shamar, about what you can bring to this team. Do you hear any of that noise from the outside of fans being excited about what you bring?
No, not really. I just come in every day, just put my head down, ready to work. I don't really listen to the outside noise, just trying to get better every day.
When you were drafted, the Bengals drafted you because they believed that you were one of the, for lack of a better term, biggest freaks in the NFL, like one of those guys that could come in here and produce right away. You have a lot of traits. How excited are you to show production on the field?
Oh, I'm excited to show the production on the field. I'm trying to go after that big award for rookies this year, so trying to do my big one this year.
Can you name that award? What is that award?
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
How much would that mean to you?
Oh, it mean a lot, because I feel like for me to go get it, that means I put in an extreme amount of work. And if I do win, that means I bust my tail to go try and go get it. And I got it.
What are one of the things that, I've seen Trey Hendrickson working with you a lot, talking with you a lot. How beneficial has that been for you and your growth during this training camp and preseason?
Oh, so having somebody like Trey giving his insight on things, is very helpful. He tells me how to do things better so I can make it to the quarterback a little bit faster, Just give a little 1-2 on things, CC, that I do.
A lot of the talk before you were drafted and when you were drafted, Shamar, was about the sack production in college. You know this storyline. You obviously want to produce a lot in the NFL. Do you have a number in mind? You want to be Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. Do you have a number of sacks you want to get?
No. I've learned the more you think about sacks, the more they're not going to happen. So if it happens, it happens. So I'm just going to go out there, play my heart out, and if it happens, it happens.
Let me ask you about what TJ Slayton said to us recently. He kind of said that you still had some things to learn. It felt like kind of an old dog talking to the young rookie and just kind of pushing you on. Are older guys pushing you and challenging you, and do you like that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Healthy criticism.
Yeah.
They want to see me at my best, so, I have no problem with anybody pushing me to do my best.
Last thing I'll ask you, and the real thing is coming, the regular season's coming. Not just how excited are you, but how excited are you to show all the Bengals fans, all of Cincinnati, how good this defense can be?
Oh, we're gonna surprise y'all. We've been keeping some bullets in the chamber.
And now our final conversation from inside the Bengals locker room. It'll be with Bengals backup quarterback Desmond Ritter. Of course, Desmond is a big star in Cincinnati for what he did with the UC Bearcats, never losing a single game on his home field at Nippert Stadium. It's one of the great stats in recent college football history, but he's now with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he's trying to make this team. Look, there's a pathway that Jake Browning is the backup quarterback this year. The Bengals can put Desmond Ritter on the practice squad, and then maybe after Jake Browning's contract is up, Desmond Ritter takes over next season as Joe Burrow's primary backup, but he has to keep performing well. Completed one pass, his only pass against Washington in the second preseason game. Put up good numbers in the first preseason game in Philadelphia, and that included a touchdown pass, but it's different, right? When he gets the long look that we expect him to get as we film this a couple of days before the final preseason game here against the Indianapolis Colts. Let's go back now inside the Bengals locker room and our conversation with Desmond Ritter. One final preseason game. I think we all expect you'll get a lot of run in this game. How much are you looking forward to going out and performing well on Saturday?
Looking forward a bunch. Also just looking forward to another opportunity to go out there and put my best foot forward. I think every single guy that's going to step on the field is looking to go out there and prove what they can do and prove that, they deserve to be on a team and deserve to be in the league.
We understand that practice matters a lot for evaluations, but how important is it to perform well when it's actual game play?
Oh, it's huge. You can put whatever you want on tape during practice, during the week, but you got to go out there and show it on Sundays. A guy that obviously had a big week, Mitch, last week, he showed up every single day in practice, has put those big plays together through camp, and then, we were just waiting to see it in the game, and he obviously put it on show.
I know you haven't been here long, but how comfortable do you feel that you can run this offense at a high level?
I feel pretty comfortable. I mean, obviously, if I wasn't comfortable in this offense, then I probably wouldn't be going out there. But, there's a lot of ins and outs that, will still take time throughout the year and whatever. But as far as when it comes to Saturday, I'll be ready to go.
You expect to hear a lot of cheers from Cincinnati fans who watched you in college, now watching you for the Bengals?
I don't expect anything, but, if it comes, it's great. Hopefully we'll be able to get in the end zone and celebrate.
I hope you enjoyed our conversations with Desmond Ritter, with Shemar Stewart, and also Mitchell Tinsley. Again, coming off his 2-touchdown performance against the Washington Commanders. And thanks again for watching Camp Conversations here on Fox 19 Now with the Cincinnati Bengals. We'll see you next time.